Hello, air signs, and welcome back to the Enlightened Path. I am Ayana Nicole, playing some sage, and this is a financial check-in. I haven't done a financial reading for you guys in quite a while, but this is a financial check-in for the first 2 weeks of October 2019 for you guys. I am going to be doing Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini together, and then I'll pull an individual message for each sign. I do apologize for the shaking. Hopefully we can stabilize this a bit, and hopefully it's not too bad as we move forward. So I started to pull some of your cards already, and I'm just going to show you the first two that popped out already. We did get the Five of Cups, not being able to let go of the past disappointments, probably with finances, maybe even career, and a pause we see here with the hangman. Some of you could be in a space of transition or getting ready to go into transition, possibly into something new with the Ace of Wands, a brand new beginning, something that you could be very passionate about. I'm just going to take two more here before we clarify what we already see here. When the hangman pops up, it's not only just a pause, guys. It is about a shift in perspective as well. Some of you could feel like nothing is happening, like you're just being really, really still. Others of you may have, left from a job, whether you were resigning or retiring. Whatever that may be, but there's this feel of there being this moment of transition for you guys. The Ace of Wands again is a new beginning, and the page the Page of Cups is a small offer. Some of you could be receiving some offers for something new when it comes to finance with the Page of Cups. Some of you could not be completely thrilled when it's the Page of Cups. I much rather see the Knight of Cups, the King of Cups, or even the Ace of Cups when I'm looking at a financial spread. But, a page is an offer, all right? So there is something coming through here. I feel like with this offer, however, the last card that came out, the Knight of Pentacles, it could be something where money is like going to take a long time to accumulate, or it's just like very slow moving. This is something where it feels like there's going to be a change in the flow. For those of you where you're really, really used to money coming at a certain pace, if you're transitioning, what you may find is that money slows down for you a little bit in October, at least those first 2 weeks. And that's okay, because the Knight of Pentacles is stability still, okay? He may take his time, but he's the smartest knight in the deck. He dots all I's and crosses all T's. So keep that in mind. So let's clarify a little bit of what we're seeing here. The Five of Cups, again, crying over things, upsets, and disappointments of the past. That crying over spilled milk that goes with that Five of Cups. Why is that here for you, air signs? In the first 2 weeks of October, why is this here for you guys? Okay, so this is a new deck that I'm working with. This is, I think it's called Tarot Everyday Tarot. The Chariot in reverse. Some things could have come to a halt when the Chariot pops up. This is Cancer's energy. And when it's in reverse, it's about not really knowing how to move forward. There not being the next phase or the new beginning that you were hoping for. When the Chariot's in the upright, it's very, very decisive energy. And when it's in reverse, Seven of Cups, there could be quite a bit of confusion, all right? Because some disappointing things have happened in the past when it comes to finances and career. So why is this hangman here for you guys? We know, again, the hangman is that pause, that change in perspective. The Emperor, some of you could be actually deciding to sit it out, or this pause has been dictated by an authority figure. When the Emperor pops up, the Emperor is my boss card, and the Emperor is Aries energy. The Chariot, by the way, in reverse is Cancer's energy. Yeah. For some of you, this was a choice. For others of you, you know, this was dictated and brought about by the powers that be. And I don't mean the celestial powers that be. I mean, you know, that dick at the job that's calling the shots. Ten of Swords. But there is a new beginning coming here. With your Ace of Swords, the Ten of Swords is in reverse. Coming out of whatever disappointment. Some of you may have felt very backstabbed, but you're coming out of that because you're ready. There's a new beginning that's popping up here in October for you. There's small offers. I just felt something else. Some of these small offers that come with these pages of cups, this page of cups, guys. This may not be an offer for some of you. This may be actual accolades, someone complimenting your work style, your work ethic, seeing what it is that you bring to the table and actually speaking that appreciation. All right. So keep that in mind. I feel like for those of you where this is coming in the form of accolades, it's going to be actually quite nice and refreshing to hear someone speak so highly of you. King of Pentacles, all right? It could be someone here that has a hand in building your stability when it comes to your wealth, okay? Possibly an earth sign when we see the King of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, right? And that final card was that Knight of Pentacles. Let's clarify him. We know that this is slow moving, but we also know that this is very, very sure energy. So it's not a bad thing, right? Just have to be a little patient when the Knight of Pentacles is here. Why is the Knight of Pentacles here for you? Air energies for Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini the first 2 weeks of October. This Knight of Pentacles here for you guys. King of Wands, another king. So that is your second king in this spread. Very good. If you count the Emperor, it's your third because that's a king too. The Emperor is in that same energy. With the King of Wands, that could be some fire energy that's working with you. Another maybe authority figure that's pushing you. Also, this King of Wands could be representing your ambition, okay? A lot of you have this drive where you're wanting to move forward very, very quickly. But I think that you are smart enough to use rationale to slow down like the Knight of Pentacles. The ambition and the drive is there, possibly because you've taken some time to rest, recover, recuperate from whatever things have been, you know, disappointing in the past. And some of you have had this break to sit out. And now you come to the table with this fresh energy, this fresh ambition, and you're raring to go. But I think logic may be asking you to pump your brakes. That way you don't make any mistakes. Remember, the Knight of Pentacles doesn't make any mistakes, all right? So let's get a card for each of you. One for Libra. Happy birthday, Libra. We are in your season. You'll go first. What does Libra need to know regarding finance? And Libra, you flip over in my hand. Page of Swords. This is your energy. It's your younger energy. The Page of Swords. The very first thing that I saw and that I felt when this card flipped out for you, Libra, is to please be observant. Look around, see what's happening in your surroundings. Watch your communication as well. Be sure of the things that you're seeing, all right? When the page pops up, it lets us know that there's something new to be discovered, all right? Something new to be known. You're being asked to be very observant through these first couple of weeks of October. And let's get a clarifier. Maybe we can figure out why. There's a Page of Swords here for Libra. Eight of Swords. Things may not be what you think that they are. And when the Eight of Swords comes up, what it is saying to you is that certain restrictions that you think may be placed upon you may not really be placed upon you. This could all be a trick of your mind. So be observant. Again, take your time and don't fall too heavily into the games of the subconscious, all right? Anything that makes you feel bound and restricted, really take a really good look and see how real those restrictions are, Libra, okay? Let's jump into Aquarius. Oh, Aquarius. Woo. Libra's energy actually pops out. Libra's energy pops out, and there you are underneath. And this is the way that it comes up. So with Judgment and the Empress underneath, Aquarius, I feel like this is going to be a month where things actually balance out for you. You may be finding some justice. Also, this could also be a month where new chances are coming in, new opportunities to move forward in areas where you didn't think you were going to have a second chance. Well, you are going to have these opportunities presenting themselves, all right? And when justice pops out the way that it's popping out for you, it definitely makes me feel as though, yeah, there's that Page of Pentacles, that this is owed to you, all right? It's only fair with what you've been going through, Aquarius, or what you've already gone through, that this is coming out for you. So enjoy the blessing of it. Let's pull a clarifier. Wow, Aquarius, you would think it was your month, like the sun is in your sign. For Aquarius, please. Oh, and it flips out. Transformation. There's that Death card. There's something under it. These cards stand in Temperance. Be patient during this transformation process. I think for some of you, you have been patient, and your patience is what's leading you to this place that feels very justified, all right? Some of you have created this with your patience and with your humility. So kudos to you, Aquarius. I feel like you guys are in a moment where you really deserve everything that's coming to you, all right? And last but definitely not least, Gemini. Let's grab a card for you and let's see what these first 2 weeks are holding when it comes to the area of finance and career. So there's some stubbornness here, standing your ground. 7 of Pentacles, all right? And I do say standing your ground, all right? This could definitely be an energy of being in the defense, all right? The Hermit in reverse. So when the Hermit's in reverse, this is Virgo's energy. This is asking you to come out of your head. I feel like a lot of you are going to be in this energy where you could be driving yourselves really, really crazy with worry, all right? It's almost like waiting for the other shoe to drop. It's not, the worst is not happened, but Gemini, I almost feel like you could be anticipating it. And if you are in that space already, please come out of it, because what you think is what you'll manifest. And if there is no evidence of some horrible tragedy or some tower moment happening already, and you're just kind of thinking that it could, well, maybe you should stop thinking that it could before you think it into existence. So let's get a clarifier here, Gemini. You seem to be very on guard, really in your head when it comes to work and finance. And why is this? 4 of Pentacles. Some of you could feel as though you don't have enough, and others of you could feel as though what is owed to you is not being given, as though someone is withholding from you. One more for you guys. When it comes to not having enough, for those of you where you're feeling like I'm not going to have enough, let me say this. Money, abundance is energy. Yeah, 6 of Wands. You can change your belief and change your thought. You could be very successful here. You're going to have to change this energy of withholding or thinking that you're not going to have enough, whether it's because of your circumstances or it's because someone is not giving what you think or what you know is owed to you. No one is in control of your abundance but you. And you get to decide what you bring in, all right? You can create it. It's like air. Abraham Hicks will tell you that there is no difference in between creating a castle and a button, okay? There's no such thing that's too big for you to create and too big for you to call in. Keep that in mind. You all are wonderful creators. Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. You live in the air energy, which is mental energy, all right? You govern the mind, you govern the tongue when it comes to communication. So use your mind to create something wonderful. Don't worry about what others are doing or what others aren't bringing to the table and what others aren't presenting you. None of that matters. Focus on what it is that you want to bring in. Create it by releasing it to the universe and not stressing about it. It will come. All right. And with that, air signs, this is a peek into the first 2 weeks of October when it comes to your finances and careers. I hope some of this resonates. If it does, leave me some comments below. I love to read comments. And if it doesn't, guys, check your moon, your rising. Well, yeah, just your moon and your rising when it comes to your finances. And hopefully you'll get some resonating messages there. Take care, guys, and I'll see you guys very soon. Happy October.